Hello, I'm Kimberly DeVries, Title IX Coordinator here at GRCC. This video is going to give you a 5-minute overview of how we respond to sexual assault, domestic and dating violence, sexual harassment, and other violations of our sexual misconduct policy. We want you to know why this matters to us, who you can report to if you're aware of any incidents, and what will happen when you do report. You'll hear from several people around campus who are advocates for students and want to help if you're ever faced with these situations.
Hello, I'm Eric Mullen, Dean of Student Success and Retention. At GRCC, our values include integrity, accountability, and respect. We aim to reflect those values in a way that we deal with situations that arise on campus involving our students. Anytime our students are involved in an activity or behavior that could be a violation of our code of conduct, we want to intervene to educate our community on what is and what is not appropriate, and how the actions of everyone reflect our values. We want to be responsive to issues that arise on campus, whether they are related to academic dishonesty, mental health, or general conduct issues. This video focuses on our response to sexual misconduct and violations of our sexual misconduct policy. We approach issues of sexual misconduct very seriously and want to support those who report sexual misconduct. At the same time, we treat both parties fairly.
Hi, I'm Devin Swanigan, one of the Deputy Title IX coordinators on campus. If you're a student who's experienced some form of sexual assault, sexual harassment, domestic or dating violence, stalking, sexual exploitation, or you know someone who has, you can report that to several places on campus. Reporting options include Kimberly DeVries, our Title IX coordinator, or any of the deputy coordinators on campus. Those deputy coordinators include myself in the Office of General Counsel, Lina Blair in Student Life, Raynard Ross in Student Success and Retention, Jimmy Baber in Workforce Development, Chris Johnston in Arts and Sciences, Bill Fern in Athletics, Scott Matson at the MTech, Kathy Kubiak in Human Resources, Chief Whitman with Campus Police, or Dan Clark with our off-campus programs. Any of those people can talk to you about your options and explain our process. You are also welcome to report to your faculty members or staff, and they will direct you to one of these deputy coordinators or to our Title IX coordinator to help you further.
I'm Stacy Heisler in the Counseling and Career Development Office, and our on-campus counselors are also a great resource if you've experienced some form of sexual misconduct. We're confidential resources, which means we don't have to report what you tell us unless you want us to do so. If after talking with us, you decide you want to make a report to the college or to police, we can help connect you with our Title IX coordinator who can assist you in doing that. If you want your information to remain confidential, then we can speak with you in a counseling setting, or we can refer you to off-campus counselors and support groups if you need other support.
I'm Lina Blair, Director of Student Life and Conduct. Once you've reported an incident to the college, one of the folks who works on Title IX cases will reach out to you, either me, our Title IX coordinator, Kimberly DeVries, or one of our other deputy coordinators. We'll ask you to tell us a little bit about what happened, and then we'll talk to you about your options. Those options include reporting to the police, seeking a personal protective order through the court system, or having the college open an investigation. You can choose all, some, or none of those options. The college may have a responsibility to start an investigation if they believe the college at whole is at risk, but you'll always be asked if you're comfortable being involved with that investigation. If the college starts an investigation, they'll talk to all of the people involved, including any witnesses that may have seen what happened or know about the situation. After they do that, the college makes a finding of whether someone violated the code of conduct or the sexual misconduct policy. The standard used is a preponderance of the evidence, which basically means there's more evidence that something did happen than it did not happen. If the finding is that someone violated the conduct or sexual misconduct code, the college will issue some sort of sanction, which could be anything from a warning to expulsion from the college, depending on the seriousness of the allegation and the circumstances. One of the things that the college will also take into account in determining a sanction is any desire expressed by the person who was the victim in the situation. Either person involved can appeal if they feel like the sanction is inappropriate, if they believe there was something wrong with the way the process was followed, or if new information is revealed that could change the outcome. If you appeal, a panel will hear the relevant facts and will determine whether the appeal should be granted. At any point from the initial meeting to the appeal, you can have a support person, like a parent or a friend, present with you.
I'm Lieutenant Bob Decker with the Campus Police. If you report an incident involving you or someone you know, you may want resources from the Campus Police. You can come directly to us, or the Title IX coordinator may connect you with us. We can help you report criminal concerns to the local police if it did not happen on campus, and we can also give you insight into the criminal process, including personal protective orders. If you have questions about whether something may be a crime, you are welcome to ask. We can protect you on campus as well. If you need a police escort at any time to walk you to class or to the parking lot or anywhere in between, you can call 234-4010 and we will meet you and escort you where you need to go.
Our process was created to support and protect students in the event that an incident of sexual harassment, sexual assault, domestic or dating violence, stalking, or sexual exploitation happens that involves you. We can support our students even if the other person or people involved aren't students. We can connect you with resources, including counseling and police, and medical assistance if you need it. If you think something might be an issue or you're concerned about it, please come talk to me or one of the other deputy coordinators, and we'll be happy to talk to you about what happened and what your options are. We want all of our students to feel respected and to treat one another with integrity. We hope you'll join us in being part of that at GRCC.